Today is about productivity. It's not about fixing myself, improving myself, or becoming someone new. Today is about being present with who I already am. I spend so much time showing up for responsibilities, expectations, and other people. So today, I'm choosing to show up for myself, however that looks. This is my reminder that rest is not a reward, joy doesn't need to be earned, and spending time alone doesn't mean loneliness, it means intention. This is me choosing softness, choosing care, choosing to romanticize my own life, even in the simplest ways. So I think I finally decided on something to wear. Something simple and cute. I just have on black leggings with a black top with this jean jacket. I have on some small heels, as you can see. And then I think I'm just going to wear my bondage purse that I just got just because I want to wear it. And I think it looks cute with my fit. And yeah, movie date nights. Whew. Finally made it to the movies. About time. Yeah.
This started 2 hours ago.
I thought it was one up there for 10. It wasn't one up
you
there
want
for
the
10?
IMAX one?
Yeah. So let me recap my night. My movie solo date was really good. The movie was amazing. I enjoyed the time that I spent with myself. It was very much needed, okay? It was needed for sure. I forgot how much I actually like going to the movies. I am about to take this makeup off while I'm chatting with you guys. So I wanted to talk about how I was feeling after the movies. I was fine before the movies. During the movies, it wasn't until I got in the car to where I started feeling a bit lonely. So I'm like, okay, I need to unpack these feelings. What am I feeling right now? Am I feeling emotional because of the movie? Because I know how I am. I can watch anything and I will literally cry over nothing. I cannot watch a simple show without having a sentimental moment. I'm just like, no, I think it's more to that. So as you guys know, I turned 27 in December. I am single now. I have been single for coming up on 3 years now. I am okay being alone, but I feel like I definitely have my moments to where I want a companion. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, at the end of the day, we are human. Of course, we will, well, most of us anyway, will long for someone, will want, you know, like a partner or something like that eventually, no matter how long they've been single. But I just feel like it definitely hit me on tonight because, you know, sometimes it's nice to have someone to share those moments with. I love going to the movies. I feel like it is escape from reality. Like, I don't know, I went to go see Avatar and I just felt like I was at 3D and I feel like I was actually in the movie. Baby, you might as well paint me blue and call me an Avatar as far as I'm concerned. Like, that's how good the movie was. But I just honestly feel like, I don't know, I wouldn't say I was sad, but I was definitely in my feelings after the movies. I do think that I need more time to articulate those feelings, but surface level, that is basically what I was feeling. It's not sad. It's not, you know, I feel like I just want to cry. It's just more so, feeling a little bit lonely in that moment, and whether it's a good or a bad thing. I'm feeling more so towards it's not a bad thing. It's just, it's normal to feel those feelings. I think that's how I'm going to end my night on that note. Is it's okay to go through the emotions every now and then. Of course, those feelings are going to pop up here and there, you know, as you do different things, as the days go on. You know, you're going to have those days, you're going to have those feelings. It's more so what do you do with those feelings and how you go about your day. Oh, and I went the whole solo date sober. I didn't have a drop of alcohol, not one drink, not one. Okay, so let's give myself an applaud for that, because every time I go out I feel like I need a drink, but we did not do that tonight. So I am super proud of myself, yay me. But I am about to wrap it up for tonight. I will see you guys wherever this solo adventure takes me next. Hi loves, welcome back. Well, for y'all it's only been like a couple of seconds, but for me it has been a couple of weeks. So as you guys can see, I took my tape ends out. My hair is different, and that is because I'm actually about to go get it done. I'm a little bit nervous though, because I'm getting something different. I am getting Marley twists. Never had those before a day of my life. I always get the same thing, and that's because, you know, I already know what it's going to look like. You know what I'm saying? I get my quick weaves, I get my box braids, and that's because, you know, I know it's gonna eat down every time. But we are getting burgundy, of course, because my hair is burgundy and or red, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it is currently 11:39. My appointment is at 12. I don't know if she's gonna be okay with me recording, but I am gonna ask just in case, because you know we got to get that content, but yeah, I will see you guys in a couple of hours. I'm here at the girl's house waiting to even go in the house to get my hair done. Let me tell y'all, this is why I don't get my hair done by people. This is why I do not book Augusta stylists, because you asked me if I wanted to come at 12 o'clock yesterday. I told you that was fine, that was okay, we can do 12. Now I pull up, here we go, 12:06. I tell you that I really got here at 11:55, so I texted you here. It took you 5 minutes to even reply and say you had to go pick up your boys, but you're coming down the road like in a couple of minutes. So why the hell would you ask me if I wanted to come at 12 o'clock if you knew you had to go pick up your kids? I'm literally paying for convenience right now, because I didn't want to have to do my own hair. I didn't want to have to, that would just been more time. I really could have saved my money. Probably took the whole day to do it, which would have been fine. But I'm literally coming out of my pocket for the convenience, because I'd rather pay for convenience than to have to do it myself. If I got to go through all this and be irritated, then I just rather not do it at all. So I'm not going to record when I go in there, because I feel like I would be playing in her face. And that's, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm already on here talking. I'm already irritated. Hey y'all, what's up? So I know that I told you guys that I was going to show you my hair after it got done, right? But let me tell y'all how yesterday went. I was so pissed off yesterday after getting my hair done. I'm going to show y'all the inspo picture. So it's not supposed to, so the twists are actually fine. I wish they were just a bit chunkier, but the length is not what it's supposed to be. The parts are not how they are supposed to look. I'm supposed to have medium, okay? Some of the parts are large, some of the parts are small. I will include videos and whatever. Like, I had to redo my own edges, and it's already, I had to rush when I left the house today, so I didn't even get to do my edges the way that I wanted to. But when I left the chair yesterday, like, she used so much got to be glue on my edges that my edges and my ears were freaking white and crusty when I left yesterday. So it was just like, I literally cried yesterday after getting my hair done, because I usually do my hair myself. So for me to go out of my way to pay somebody to do my hair, I'm expecting it to look exactly how I expected it to look. I could have did it for free and just brought the hair and only paid like $30 something instead of $180. You get what I'm saying? y'all, and welcome back. Clearly it is another day, and today I just want to touch on the topic of solo dates, why it is essential for you to set aside time for yourself in your monthly and or your weekly schedules. So solo dates are basically time for you to just woosah, time for you to reflect on whatever it is that you want to reflect on. And it's just time for you to just sit back and enjoy your own company. So some of the topics that I want to touch on to validate why it's essential for you to have solo dates is solo dates build self-trust. You plan time for yourself and follow through. You reinforce the idea that your needs do matter. You are just proving to yourself that you are important, that what you want matters. Setting aside time for you and your mental and your entertainment, all of that matters. You matter. Build self-trust because you're showing yourself that you can show up for you. So the same way that you expect other people to show up for you, when you plan something or when they plan something and you expect them to show up, you should expect that from yourself, but more. So that's how you build that self-trust, because you're showing up for yourself. You're sticking with the plans that you made for yourself. So like, hey, you know, I trust myself to show up. Not only does that help build self-confidence, it also taps into your emotional stability, because you're trusting yourself to do those things that you said that you were going to do. They reduce dependency on others for fulfillment. Solo dates help you enjoy experiences without needing validation, attention, or companionship to feel complete. So when I say that, if you don't have to depend on other people for anything, you can set whatever time it is that you want to go out. You're on your own timing. You get to do whatever it is that you want to do, anything that you enjoy. Like, you are there for you. You don't have anybody else to say, oh no, I don't want to do that. Solo dates also help to clarify your identity. Being alone removes outside influences. So this kind of goes back to me saying you can do whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to go axe throwing to relieve some stress, baby, by all means, go axe throwing. But you may say if you're with somebody and they're like, oh no, I don't want to do that, that's not fun to me. Now it's just like you can't even really do whatever it is that you want to do because you have somebody else influencing your opinion. You have somebody else giving their opinion and influencing you to do other things, stopping you from doing what it is that you truly want to do. You don't have to worry about that when you're by yourself, babes. If you want to go throw rocks into the lake and call it a solo date, you do that. And you don't have to worry about anybody else trying to tell you that they don't want to do that. It clarifies your identity because you notice how it is that you think. You notice what it is that you actually like to do. It is so easy for somebody else to influence what it is that you like to do. Oh no, girl, I don't want to go bowling because I don't like to go bowling. Oh, okay, it's fine. We don't have to go bowling. But you really want to go bowling because that's what you want to do, because that's what you like. Now you can't even do it because old girl over here don't want to go. You think differently when you're by yourself. It helps clarify your identity without having to adapt to someone else's preference. It's not about them, it's all about you. That's why it's called a solo date. Another thing is they support emotional regulation. Solo time creates space to, I need to go get gas. Solo time creates time to process your feelings. It can be good feelings, it can be bad feelings. You get to process whatever it is that is on your mind. You can even process your feelings at what happened the morning of, babes. It's whatever you want to think about, you think about. It just gives you time to woosah and reset, and it gives you time to just be. It gives you time to just be. Oftentimes when you have somebody else in your space, you want to vent or you want to rant, you can do that. But in cases like that, 9 times out of 10, whether you ask for it or not, somebody is going to give you their opinion on something. They're going to want to chime in. Oh, I would have did this. Oh, I would have did that. It gives you, when you're on your solo date, you can think about whatever it is you want to think about, and you can just sit in it and be. There is nothing wrong with that. You don't always have to have somebody else to validate whatever it is that you're thinking. You don't always have to have somebody to give an opinion. You can just feel those feelings and you can sit in them. It's healthy. Now, if it's a bad thing, don't sit in it too long, but it's okay to feel whatever it is that you want to sit and ponder on. It's okay. That's what you're supposed to do on a solo date, depending on what the date is. That was pretty much the last point. But another thing that I want to touch on is what a person should feel while they are going on this solo date. You should get enjoyment from your solo date because you're doing the things that you want to do. And if you don't know what you like to do, if you don't know what you enjoy doing, pick something that you think you would like.
You know, go on TikTok and look up solo dates. You never know. They be having all kind of stuff on there. It's self-awareness. You should get self-awareness from your solo date. Noticing your thoughts, your moods, and your desires. So it gives you time to reflect on oneself. You should also get confidence from a solo date. I can create a good experience by myself. I could do bad all by myself, okay? You don't need anybody else in your space to create that dope vibe. You are a vibe by yourself. You don't need nobody else. So that pretty much includes all of the things I wanted to touch on really quick for my solo date vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you get something from it. If you have any questions, then drop them down in the comments below. I feel like I pretty much touched on everything I wanted to touch on. So your girl got to get to work and get gas because we are at 8 miles to eat. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, babes. Bye.